Hey guys, this is Dennis, the founder of Think Here.
And I'm David Griffin, your resident comic book and video game guru.
And this is our review of Homeland Episode 9.
Crossfire.
So we got a lot of revealing stuff. I mean, the main thing is we now know kind of the back history of why Brody is doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, first, he's shopping and he gets attacked and kidnapped for the main purpose of kind of like getting him back on mission, because he at the end had told that Saudi Arabian diplomat, like, oh no, I'm out. And now he reconnects with Abu Nazir through, like, it's not Skype, but
yeah,
some sort of Skype-like.
Good Skype, yeah, nice camera, nice TV, yeah.
Yeah, and so now we learn why he's carrying out this mission.
Right.
Because of, I guess, he became close to Abu Nazir's son.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, I actually liked that. And it was believable, because when I first saw that scene when he woke up, they saw the flashback when he wakes up and he looks around when he just got the big beard and everything. It said 3 years ago. He said he was in captivity for 8, so he'd been in captivity for at least, let's say, 5 years, give or take. And I thought maybe he'd be mad at first. Like, man, that guy should be mad and try to kill the dude. But then, you figure it's like, this guy's been tortured for 5 years. He gets a warm bath and a nice place to stay. He's not going to be arguing too much, saying anything. And I liked how they developed a relationship and how he taught him English, how they were both uncomfortable. He's like, I'm not a teacher. I don't know what to do. And the kid was shy, and I like that.
Yeah. And so it was interesting that now we know why he's kind of doing this mission. Part of it is, like, I guess, the hypocrisy in terms of, like, seeing the news where the U.S. government is saying that oh no, this is just all propaganda. We didn't kill any kids, but he knows that the kids got killed.
I think it's a great scene, because, like, I always, even though it's a completely different war, I always think of Letters to Iwo Jima, when you actually get a perspective from the other side, the quote unquote enemy, if you want to call them that, and seeing all those kids, killed, and seeing the politicians swing it the other way, like, I got a little upset. I'm like, oh, damn you, America, something, like, damn you, like, oh, wait, and but I thought that was really cool.
This is definitely a show that would not be on Fox.
No, because, I mean, 24 and Jack, I mean, I only watched, like I said, like, maybe, like, the pilot, but that was pretty much America kicking butt.
Well, there's some, I mean, there's some sympathy. Towards the terrorists in this. This is a show that's kind of like blurring that line, a lot of gray area.
Right, which is tough.
Everything. Yeah,
because mainstream in North America, you have friends, family members, getting injured or killed over there, and you see something that's like, wait a minute, we can't have sympathy for these guys, especially because it's so new.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, Letters to Iwo Jima, World War II, I mean, that was,
Yeah, we're not fighting the Japanese anymore.
Right, so. That's not, I mean, we trade with them, we get TVs, so, I mean, it's, it's not, but with, the Middle East, it's very, it's current, really current.
So, it's definitely something I don't think would be on not only Fox, I mean, I just say especially Fox.
Not just Fox,
but any of the broadcast networks, and so it works for Showtime.
Yeah.
I do think it's good given the back history, but I'm wondering, maybe I'm going to hold judgment what he's going to be asked to do in terms of, like, okay, maybe specifically they want to take out this vice president guy, and maybe that's the thing, and maybe that's like revenge for the son. But I can't see how Brody could be justified by helping out an actual mass attack on, like, civilians. Like, I don't think he could justify that.
No, it seems like he's more the face, whereas his partner seems to be, his former, the guy who thought he was dead, it seems to be more the militant who's going to go out and actually do the dirty work. Brody is just like, hey, you're going to be asked, you might be asked to join political office, do it. That'll be a sign that you're still with us. That's all he has to do. Like, it seems like he's on a need-to-know basis. He's not going out killing people.
True, but I feel like consciously for him, he would not participate in this if it had anything to do with, like, a lot of innocent civilians or anything like that. No, I think it's maybe targeted to this vice president in general, and him not becoming president or something like that. Because remember, he still has his family at home to think about all this stuff.
They get vitamin water. I did like that. I mean, that's a small scene, but I like that he's at the supermarket and he's like, what's vitamin water? Is that some type of medicine or something like that? And he's like, what kind of flavors you got?
I'm sure he said the same thing about, like, Red Bull and Monster Energy drink.
Right.
Fads happen. I mean, who heard of like even Starbucks in the 80s, like early 90s, like who thought of people paying $5 for coffee?
Yeah, he's like flavored water. Yeah, I like that. That was kind of neat.
Yeah, and then we have Carrie, who's like investigating the shooting at the mosque with Tom Walker between the FBI agents, and the FBI is kind of lying to protect.
They made him look shady. Yeah. Right.
But that stuff happens.
Oh sure, yeah,
that stuff happens.
Right.
It's like, oh yeah, there were some fired shots or whatever. He drew a weapon. Yeah, exactly. And this is another thing where there's a gray area, because Carrie is knows that the FBI guys who did accidentally shoot those two innocent people, they did something wrong, but it was an accident.
Yeah, she doesn't really want to get the FBI in trouble. She might use that as a little bit of leverage, but she doesn't want to get them in trouble. She just wants to get to like she said, my number one priority is find out what the deal is with this guy and his connection, if there is one to have news here. That's her main focus.
Yeah, and so she tries to convince this imam of the mosque to tell her, but she does get some info from the wife.
Yeah.
About the Saudi Arabian diplomat that Tom Walker's been talking to, and so her and Saul end up
of course,
casing out the joint
seconds before Brody leaves and then drives away. Yeah. They see her car coming and parking into the front of the mansion.
But yeah, Carrie, very interesting character still. Yes. She's very stubborn and pig-headed, and it's like you like her, but then you also get annoyed by her at the same time.
Yeah, she's a little crazy. She's popping those pills, Saul comes in like, what's going on? She's like, what? Wait, what? Nothing. What? Yeah. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm just taking my antipsychotic pills. Sorry.
Yeah. And she's totally into this stuff. Like, she doesn't. For her, there's nothing else. And Saul, it's like he's like grudgingly going to do it. I mean, he knows that that's what he has to do and what he actually enjoys doing, but he knows like the dark side of it and the being obsessed with the career.
Because even Carrie's like, you love this stuff, and he's just like, yeah. But like I said, he's reluctant about it. He's like, I do, but I shouldn't. Maybe,
Exactly, and where she's not in that headspace. Her headspace is, this is the only thing in the world.
It's the mission. Right.
And then finally we had some scenes with Tom Walker. He's in the woods practicing with his sniper rifle.
I thought for a minute they were going to go Jackal for a minute. The Jackal movie with Bruce Willis. I thought the whole sniper thing he was working. I'm like, oh, I hope they don't copy that scene. But yeah, that was weird. Like, I don't know. If I was that hunter, I mean, I'm not a hunter, but I mean, I know my friends, they're friends that hunt, and I see basic rifles, what they look like. I mean, that dude, that's not something you go hunting with.
No.
If I would have saw that, I mean, I would have to walk to the woods. Goes like, oh, hey, buddy, what's going on over here? What do you do?
What's this fancy weapon?
Yeah, can I look at that? And then after a while, I was like, oh, wait, maybe I shouldn't have bothered this guy. And he was gone. He was hightailing it out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and then he recognized him and got shot.
Yeah. He's getting that gun ready to go. Serious gun.
But now, they're going to see that he's been killed by this, very specialized bullet from a sniper rifle. And so they're going to kind of know that. Well,
yeah, I wonder, because he did take the truck.
Yeah.
So I wonder, maybe he'll hide the truck somehow or something. Because he drove the truck away. I wonder where he's going to put it, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's got to get rid of that evidence.
All right, guys, so that's what we thought of the episode. You can post your comments below on the website, thinkhero.com.
Or come check us out on YouTube at ThinkHero TV.
And as always, you can chat with us on Twitter. Mine's @ThinkHero.
And I'm @GriffinDE.
All right, see you guys later.